Libra, welcome back. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and welcome to my channel if this is the first time. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 2019. It's your relationship and love reading. So for whoever you are thinking about, think about them. And we're going to check your energy, your energy and your person's energy for June 2019. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. June 2019, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you. Libra. I'm reading them all in the upright. This is the Centennial deck by Rider-Waite Centennial version. June 2019 for Libra. Wow, out of the gate. What's going on, Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One will resonate more than the other usually. Often for me, it's my rising or my Venus. I don't know why. Just is. This is for Libra. What's going on for Libra's energy? Get that. I'll take that one too. Good. Getting better. Getting better, getting better. Okay. That was there. Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. See if there's any last messages for your energy. Libra. June 2019, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Justice, Seven of Cups, and Six of Wands. Okay, so let's see. Okay, at the heart of the reading is this desire to be happy and to be treated fairly, to have karma come back around. You might have a karmic relationship that went crazy on you, went all sideways. I think you're questioning whether or not you should take an offer, or whether or not you should make an offer, whether you should initiate communication with somebody. And there's another offer card. And there's a conflict. So there's a conflict in yourself or with another person about extending an offer. And then there was the Eight of Swords. So you're in your head about this. So basically, you might have a desire to make an offer, but it's coming after a really challenging time. So Libra, you have to think carefully about this because this is for you to wake up. Something happened that if it didn't happen, you weren't going to rethink something on your own. When the Tower happens, it's for the purpose of shaking things up to its core. It's clearing out what was not working for you. So if there was something that just finally needed to shake up and come down, close out, it is happening probably not by your choice or maybe as a surprise. It may actually push you toward a better relationship or toward the realization that you want and deserve everything and that you're worthy and deserving of what's fair and what's right in an equal relationship. There could be karma that is coming clear during this process, karma and justice being served. It has some confusion around it for you because, again, I think you're questioning like if you should extend an offer of love to somebody, or somebody might be coming in, and do I take it? I'm going to clarify that when I get to the energy of your person. But I do think there's some karma here and confusion. Ultimately, you want to keep this upper hand, this position. You want to keep this position. You've worked really long and hard to get over whatever this is during June, and you want to land in a position of power and empowerment. You want to be in a situation that feels fair to you, that feels like if somebody did you wrong in any way, that it's not going to come back and hurt you anymore, that you can clear the confusion, that you can settle out in a strong, good place. That's what you're aiming to do, but it's coming to you by force. It's coming to you by surprise, okay? For a very small subset of you, you might have been experiencing a big surprise because somebody in your life made an offer to somebody else for them to be a family with them. Just getting that. For some of you. Very minor, and that's very specific, but these are general readings, so if I just see a message like that, I'm going to just come through with it. But that is just for some of you. I thought I saw something flip. That the upheaval is due to the fact that somebody extended an offer to maybe another family, another person. Maybe they had a family on the side. I don't know, but it's karma. And you're landing fine. It's a bad period, but you're landing fine. You may have the confusion over this offer that you may want to extend or take during this period. I don't know if it's from this person or another person. If it's from another person, it could be because you went through this upheaval and the trust is difficult. The trust may be difficult for you right now. So let's see what else is going on. What else is going on for Libra and their person? Okay. Oh, interesting. They have the Ace of Cups. So they may be thinking about love and restarting as well. Okay. They may be thinking about that. However, they start out with the energy of the Two of Swords. So they're a bit confused and not knowing what to do either. They are actually landing with the energy of the Tower where you're starting. So they may be just catching up. They are carefully, they're thinking about the burden that they're carrying. They definitely feel there's been some efforting and some burden in this relationship or around this right now. It may not even have to do with you. It may have to do with things that they're dealing with outside of the relationship. They're confused because they have to make a decision, but they have a lot on their mind. So you know what it's like when you're burdened in general, whether it's through work or through busyness or through whatever, family obligations, your mind cannot be clear to make a decision. So your person may have to step back, pause, see what they need to do, see where they need to kind of plant the seeds and send their boats out. They're deciding where they want to invest time and energy. And they may have had to take a break in order to do that. However, they're thinking about the possibility of reconciliation. And then, bam, they also are having a Tower moment. It may be a huge insight for them because you experienced yours first, and then you got to feeling like you want what's just, you want what's right, and you've got confusion happening, and then it kind of mirrored back on them. My Libra is confused. They're not running out. They're looking more confident now. They're not running out to communicate with me. And here I was about to think about making an offer, reconciling, and that's somehow they are experiencing a Tower moment. So they're just behind you. They're figuring out what happened here. So you might have had a realization about them or another person in your life, or then, of course, to do with yourself. So you had a realization. And you're very firm on what you want and what you don't want. But when it comes to your next choice, you've got options. I actually see this as more like you have options, not confusion. Because look, you've got Justice, and then you've got the Six of Wands, which is victory. So I'm actually reading this differently for a second, Libra, that you suddenly have choices, and that's making them nervous. And in some cases, it's actually making them amorous because they're wondering, they've got emotions stirred up over this. I don't know if that means they're going to run out and make an offer for you, but it's making them worry to some degree, but it's also making them focus on, should I have a new start, either with my Libra or with somebody else, because they're a little bit freaked out here. I think they're a little bit freaked out. So they're Probably not going to step back and overanalyze it in the end. They probably think they did that in the middle. The person's probably not going to stay idle for too long, and it looks like they're thinking about where can they offer their love. Is it a new start with you, or is it a new start with somebody else? And your overarching message, if we're looking for an extra one here for Libra, let's see, is there an extra message for Libra? You know what you want. You might have options. This is actually not a bad place to be. If I'm reading this as options, you might have a couple offers coming in. It's not so much where do you make your offer. You might have a couple offers coming in, and it's definitely a bit challenging to maybe pick from a couple offers, which is not a bad place to be, Libra. Libra's going to have to exercise their decision muscle, probably make some decisions, and you will end up victorious, which is a good thing. Last message for Libra. Okay, hang on. 2. I'll take 2. So oh my gosh, interesting. 2 majors. You have the Fool, you have a fresh start, a fresh, beautiful start, and you have Fortune's Wheel or the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't think that could be any better for you, Libra. It's basically saying that the future is here for the taking for you. So you can kind of cast abandon to the wind a little bit. And you can basically envision a fresh start for yourself, but you also don't have to manipulate it too hard. The universe has it. You don't have to push too hard. It's whatever's going to happen here is a little bit more in destiny's hands. So that's a really, really great landing for you, Libra, for June 2019. You are really coming out of an interesting shakeup that leads you on a really excellent, balancing, harmonious path with options and victory and a bit of destiny and new start in the mix, refreshing. So good for you. Please let me know if this resonates with you, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful June. It looks like you probably will. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much, Libra. Bye-bye.